YouTube, what's going on, man? I'm Chappy9. Today we are back with another reaction. We're gonna be checking out the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. Hey man, it is the 48th anniversary of this tragic accident that happened on the Superior. I got to kind of see some insight on this, man. Went to go visit the in-laws at the time. They weren't the in-laws, but whatever, with my wife, and she showed me seeing where the bell is actually for. She is from here, for those of you. I think I did that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry, baby. But anyways, without further ado, man, I figured we'd check out this song today. Kind of honor those that passed in this accident, man. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I've definitely heard this at the museum, but it was only I don't know if it's a full thing or if it's part of it. But we're gonna listen to it today, man. We're gonna react to it, see how you guys. Those of you that are looking this up, you're probably either from there or you know about this, or I don't know, maybe you're just getting some history on it. Either way, hey, without further ado, let's get straight to it.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.
Hey, besides it having like its place in history, right? The song in accordance with what had happened, it's a good song. Honestly, it's just a good song. I think before I had ever even seen the history behind it or knew what it was about, I had heard the song. This is just a good listen. You know what I mean? Pretty dope. Yeah, I appreciate my wife for showing me the kind of like background of this and everything too. I was there like, dang, I didn't know this whole time I was jamming. It was quite sad, but yeah, the whole thing was really tragic. Watching the background of that, if you ever get a chance, you can probably look up the video on the background of seeing like the full story and kind of some of the newer stuff that's come out since then. But yeah, man.
The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling?
It just sounds good.
The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind.
Has this been used in like a movie or something, like that part in particular? I feel like I had heard that, like just the riff right here, kind of, the instrumental part of it. I feel like I had heard it in a movie. Y'all let me know down below if this has been used or sampled or something. Because when I had first heard it, when we went to the museum, so familiar, and I felt like I had been listening to it. But again, like I never really paid attention until then. So I don't know. Y'all let me know, man. Let me know down in the comments.
When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you. 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya. The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours?
That part.
The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters.
That's sad. That's sad, man. That, you see, I remember that line because that made me slightly. It made my eyes itch. You know what I mean? Like, because obviously I didn't have any teary eyes or anything. It just made my eyes itch all of a sudden. That was about it. You know. But anyways.
Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice-water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. The iron boats go as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered.
It has such a beautiful haunting sound too. Like the instrumental of this, it's nice. You know, like soothing, but also just like eerie. You know, I love it.
In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. And the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Get out of here, ad. Freaking PetSmart coming in at the worst time possible. Hey, thank you guys for checking out this video, man. It's honestly it's a tragic event that happened, right? But this song really does kind of cementify and honor those past, right? I enjoyed listening to it. Like, it might bring back, now that I have the history behind it, you know what I mean, bring back kind of an emotional response to it. But that's what music's supposed to do, you know. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the reaction. If you guys have any I guess lesser known kind of facts or just little things about that event or about this song in general, man, drop them down below. You know what I mean? I'm always interested in getting some more history behind everything, some more background. Like I said, I went to the museum where the bell is with my wife. Thank you again, baby, taking me to that. It was really cool. And again, like I said, had the eyes itching. You know what I mean? Because we won't get teary eyed around here. Nah, anyways, but yeah, man. Rest in peace to everyone that passed during that event. Prayers go out to all their families. You know what I mean? Those that are still with us. And yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching. You guys for checking us out. Like I said, any of y'all from Michigan, drop. I don't know how you would let me know where you are in the hand, but you know what I mean. Drop it down below. Let me know. I loved it when I went up there. I love Michigan. You know what was crazy? I'm from Texas. I was born and raised in Texas, and the only other places, and a couple other places, Florida, Maryland, a couple other places here and there. But when we went up to Michigan, and we went to Meyer, I think it's Meyer or Myers, one of the two. Either way, I walked in. It's like a Walmart in there, but like kind of better, a better Walmart. Anyways, not only do they have the big racks of beer on sale, I was like, that's liquor. I was like, that right there is a full bottle, like a handle. My wife and her family, they're like, yeah, pull up, you get your groceries, you get everything you need. You know what I mean? You get your groceries, your clothes, your pet stuff. You know what I mean? You get your bottles of liquor, you get your beer, you get your wine, you get all your accoutrements for a good evening. All right. I loved my time in Michigan, man. So yeah, let me know. Like I said, some anything, man. Some cool stories about Michigan, about anything in that area, or just about this kind of this whole thing. You know what I mean? Whether it be the song or the event in general, man. But yeah, where are my you might, I don't know if the program say Michiganders from, man. Where are all my Michiganders from? Y'all shout out, all right? Hey, look, I love you guys. Hopefully you have a great day today. God bless. Peace.